Is personal branding important? I love this question. This is one of the hottest topics today. Should you build a personal brand? Should you should you be posting content nonstop? Should you be building a following? Should you build your own newsletter? Should you be building your own offers? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do not do that. Do not get distracted by building a personal brand. I see people over the past, so I've been writing copy for 6 years. I've been coaching guys for about almost 2 years now. And one of the biggest issues I see with people nowadays is they see people like Dan Coe and people online who are all about the personal brand and Matt Gray and all these other people, which they have incredible advice, incredible business people. I respect them so much, and all the things they're saying is mostly true and helpful. But the problem is people get distracted. It's a distraction to try to build your own social media following on Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever. It can be such a distraction from the main point. I've seen too many people try to build up a following, post content nonstop, engage in comment, reply, hit people up on the DMs, hop on calls, like build their own newsletter, start posting that. And like they spend 8 hours of their day outside of school and 9 to 5 building their personal brand. 6 months goes by, 12 months goes by. And how much money have they made? $0. Why? Because here's the thing. If you have a personal brand and you're building it, the only way to land clients as a personal brand with a following by posting content is when you have proof of results, case studies. You can show your people and your audience, hey, are you looking, if you want to do this for copywriting, hey, do you want to get results as a copywriter? Well, here's how I helped this client generate 20% more revenue with email in the past 30 days. Boom, 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 boom. Case study number 1, case study number 2, case study number 3. Until you have all of that, lining a client with a personal brand is like the hardest possible thing you could do. It takes way too long. If you don't have proof, you can't land clients. Just remember that. If you don't have proof, you can't land clients. Doesn't matter how good you are at tweeting. Doesn't matter how good you are at Instagram content. Doesn't matter how good you are with making video. Like, it doesn't matter how big your following is. There's guys who have 500,000 followers who don't even make 10K a month. There's guys who have 100,000 followers who don't make any money. So building a personal brand, no, it is completely unnecessary. Do not focus on hours and hours of content and commenting and engaging and building and following up to try to build up your freelance copywriting business. That's playing the game on hard mode. And most people will fail and wonder why they're still not making money after 6 months of buying all these personal branding courses and building their following and commenting all day long. Meanwhile, other copywriters are making 5, 10, 20K a month. And what do? They didn't post a single piece of content or comment. What's the alternative? What should you do instead? This is my advice. Don't worry about building a personal brand or trying to get inbound leads through social media content until you're making at least $5,000 a month and have 2 to 3 clients. At that point in time, when you actually have case studies, proof of this stuff, until then, forget about it. There's no point. Why? Because if your end goal is to make money as quick as possible, get up to 5, 10K a month as quick as possible, and as easily as possible, so you can quit your job, have more freedom, do whatever you want, travel the world, then I will tell you the most efficient path and the quickest path to get there. And the quickest path to get there is, in terms of social media, just having a social media profile set up. Put a professional headshot, put a bio that says you help people, and maybe post once per week max. So it's not distracting. So there's something there. And once you have that and your social media profile shows, I'm a copywriter, I help these niche business owners do this, generate more results, I got a blue check mark, there's proof, I'm a real person. Maybe I have like 50 followers. Most of my students, by the way, 50 to 300 followers in landing their first client. Stuff doesn't matter. That is the only thing that matters, is when you DM somebody to outreach them, they check your social media profile that you're a real person. You don't need to comment all day. You don't need to post all day. You don't need to build a following. This is all BS. And it's not true. You do not need any of this. Guess how many followers I had when I landed my first client? 0. Guess how many followers I had when I got my first $1,000 month? 0. Guess how many followers I had when I hit 5K a month? 0. Guess how many followers I had when I hit 10K a month? 0. So how many followers do you need to land clients? 0. How do you actually land clients then? All you need to do, make your social media profile look like you're not a crazy person who's going to scam people. Headshot, check mark, go pay for the $10 a month. Bio, I help on people. I'm a copywriter, I help people do this. Couple posts showing I help people with copywriting. Then you're going to DM people. You're going to go outreach to your niche audience, the people who you're going to reach out to, your target audience, whether they're SaaS founders or finance companies or personal fitness coaches, like whatever it is. Go after them. Go find them on Instagram. Instagram's the best, by the way. Doesn't matter what anybody says about Twitter, LinkedIn, all these things. Instagram is still the most dominant platform to land clients on. Go start there if you're not sure. You're going to find these people. You're going to comment on their posts. You're going to like their post. You're going to follow them. You're going to DM them. You're going to open a conversation. And once they reply and you're out of message request, I'm just literally giving you all the sauce. These are all the answers right here. This is how people are landing clients in 2025. How 70% of my students are landing clients in 30 days. Their first clients. You're going to go outreach to them. You're going to go DM them. And you're going to drop a value bomb. You're not just going to show up and say, please, sir, may I have some more? Don't be a beggar when you go into the DMs and outreach people. Don't be an asker. Don't be a beggar. Don't be like everybody else. Don't use automation tools. Don't use cold email. Don't send 100,000 DMs a day. Don't send 100,000 emails a month. Don't do these things. These things don't matter. You don't need to do them. You can land clients in 30 days with 1 outreach per day. 1. How? Warm outreach. You go to people on social media, you slightly warm them up. You get them to reply to you so you're not stuck in message requests, which is basically spam and promotions from the email inbox, now in the DMs. You need to get out of message requests first. Once they reply to you, green light. Now drop a value bomb. Go look at their copy, go look at their stuff, go look at their website, go look at their emails, go look at whatever copy your specialty is, and tell them all the things they're doing wrong and what to improve. If you're not sure, go back to the copywriting books. Read more copywriting books, study copywriting more, hand copy sales letters more, and practice writing copy more. If you can't look at a business and say, here's what you should do to improve it, you're not a good enough copywriter to go land clients. Go study the craft more. That's just the harsh reality. You don't know enough if you can't look at a business and be like, what should we do to fix the copy here? Go study more. You're not ready. If you can say, hey, you know what? I can make this headline way a bit juicier. This says, hey, like, join my fitness coaching program if you're a man in your 20s and you want to like get jacked or something, right? Could you make this headline better? It's like, well, if you can't figure out how to make that headline better, go back to the books and practice your copy better. Instead, you could say, hey, gain 15 pounds of muscle in 60 days guaranteed if you're a male in your 20s. Boom, there's a better headline. In the next 60 days, you're going to gain 15 pounds of muscle in my fitness coaching program. Only 3 slots available. All of a sudden, now we have a juicy offer, and there's scarcity, and there's urgency, and there's a guarantee. So if you can't look at a headline and say, you know what, I can improve that, go back to the books and practice more. If you can't look at an email and see how you can improve that email, the subject line, the preview text, the call to action, get rid of all the big chunks of text, add white space, add social proof, add urgency and scarcity. If you can't add those things, if you can't figure out how to add that to copy and improve it, go back to the books. Once you see how to do those things, go look at a business, go look at their copy, go write them a couple tips. Say, hey, I noticed this on your website, on your emails, whatever. You should improve your headline because of this, your hook because of this. All these things, go send that to them in the DMs. And if you want to take it to the next level, go write them a free piece of copy, a brand new piece of copy. You want to know how you land clients without a portfolio, without a website, without having to do personal branding, and without having to spend sending hundreds of cold emails and cold DMs a day to land clients, which is what most people teach, and hopping on aggressive sales calls to try and twist their arm to sign you and to create these grandiose offers. If the next 60 days, I'll generate you 20% more revenue with XYZ or your money back and I work for you for free. You don't need any of that stuff to land clients. That's all BS. This stuff's so simple. It's so simple. You just need to show up in the DMs, target the right person who actually has money, drop enough proof with your expertise through consultation, through tips that actually are helpful, and copy that's personalized to them, a free sample. And you don't need any portfolio, any website, any background or any results already. And you're going to get a client in 30 days if you do that 1 per day. This is literally, I just gave you my whole sniper bomb strategy. That's getting 70% of my students the first client in 30 days. Do that. You're going to land clients. You don't need a personal brand. To answer your question on the follow-up, when does it become more important to do personal brand? When you have like $5,000 a month already and you have at least 2 or 3 clients, be my guest. Go start posting a bit more content. Go show off your case studies. Like, go show off proof of results you've gotten. That's the only way you're going to get clients with inbound. And even then, even when you have case studies to show off and you show off proof of results, this stuff isn't magic. You don't just all of a sudden DMs, just everybody's just flooding your inbox with DMs. Give me, like, here's your money. Like, take my money and like, let me hire you. It doesn't work like that. Even then, it's still a grind to build a personal brand. So you literally don't even have to do that if you don't want it all. You just want your social media profile to have a clear professional headshot. Go pay the $10 a month for the blue checkmark verification. Go put in your bio, I'm a copywriter. I help this niche achieve this result with this style of copywriting, and then show off the proof of results that you have if you have them yet. And just make sure that you don't look like a crazy person when you DM people, because they'll always check your profile. But you don't need to post content 5 times a day and engage for 3 hours a day. That's a load of BS. It's completely unnecessary. You don't need to do it. It's so much easier if you just focus on building your skill and outreaching as soon as you can write better copy to people. Hit them up in the DMs and dropping value. You're going to stand out versus every other copywriter who's saying, gimme, 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 asking all these things and doing robotic cold email spam outreaches that everybody does, and everybody sounds like a robot. Don't be a robot, be a person. Go give people stuff. Go be somebody who gives first instead of asks first. Go be generous. And like, it's shocking how simple business is when you actually just stick to the fundamentals. Help people, make people's life easier, and give them the free stuff without anything up front, without any ask. You do that, and if you're actually good at the craft, if you actually are good at your skill and you're learning every day, you're gonna have no problem getting your first $1,000 a month by the end of the year, first 5K, like 10K. You can do this stuff. This isn't rocket science.